Man, the moment I start getting people popping in my stream, bad connection quality, microphone only. Ugh. And then it takes people forever to start coming back into the new stream.
What is this?
That? It's a map.
A map of what?
Our world. The planet Earth, Aloy. It's not flat like you thought.
Why would I think that? During eclipses, the shadow cast on the moon is curved. So our world is a globe. And it looks like this, from a distance.
We'll discuss this another time. Back to the matter at hand.
The Faro robots were spreading across the world, eating everything up. Somehow, Elizabeth stopped them before it was too late. But how?
I did not want to jump over the table. Reno, Nevada Civilian Guard and Armored Battalion skirmished with Vanguard elements of Pacific Northwest Swarm PN-12. Engagement began at 0600 hours and then concluded with a draw hours the following day. Valley SA Tech, Virginia 12th MRB, supported by Civilian Guard, fought a rear guard action against the Eastern Seaboard Swarm ES-17. Engagement began at 0800 hours at approximately 1400. 12th MRB reported the position was overrun and received authorization to detonate SA Tech facility, inflicting significant damage to ES-17. Surviving elements of 12th MRB withdrawn to Akron's Cleveland defensive line. Akron, Ohio, 10th MRBs, supported by sustained aerial strikes, assaulted with the Horus-class Titan resupplying the Eastern Seaboard Swarm ES-18. Engagement began at 0400 hours and concluded at 2200 hours with the elimination of the Titan. Note that this is the 9th MRB's third Titan kill with minimal losses. 3rd MRB refused to recall orders from Operation Pinch Hit. Deployment along Pensacola, Tallahassee defensive line. Court-martial proceedings underway. 7th MRB recalled from New York engagement zone to reinforce Wichita theater ready. 9th MRB refitting the at Kalmar, data corrupted. Man. America and the world were fighting like tooth and nail to save the world against the machines. It says I got plenty of cable. Resources, wire, 50-50. But I can't make any, I can't craft any more of these arrows. And the moment people start popping into my stream, bad internet connection. Where is the way out of here? Ugh. I didn't see the damn door at first.
I'd have to leave something else behind. The eclipse. Tampering with the metal devil. They don't think they can wake it, do they?
Watch out!
Deathbringer.
Son, scatter!
Another Kopish.
Ah,
And
shit.
this one can move.
God bless it. I hit the wrong button. I hit friggin' circle instead of square to crouch. You gonna make it over there? Uh-huh.
Another Kopish. And this one can move. Still sniffing around.
Dead! We got a killer out there!
Mix factory. Doesn't ring a bell. Is that a club? The only club I remember was on Nolensville Pike. I went there like once or twice when I was younger. Over near Trinity Lane. They closed it down. Too many shootings and stuff.
Looks like I'm clear.
Oh, I was thinking. I don't think I ever went there. Don't think I ever went there, man. I'm gonna wait till this thing turns around, and I'm gonna. Uh-oh. Damn. Damn. Bitch. Damn. That's not really doing much. I'm trying to like knock it off. Damn. I thought it dropped a gun. I was gonna try to use it. Jeez. Oh my God.
those all at once?
Ugh. Nice. I have plenty of Ridgewood. No, man, I never did go down to that club years ago. I was never kind of the club guy. I went to the one on Knowlesville Pike downtown near Trinity Lane years ago, where the upper part of the club looked like part of a ship. I went there twice. Once with a friend of mine years ago, and then another time with my brother and his wife, and my wife, and somebody else. Because I remember we were up there watching people dance, and they were playing the NSYNC song, Bye Bye Bye. And there was this girl that was desperately trying to get this Mexican guy's attention that she was dancing with. She had on this like tank top, and she was bouncing to the song Bye 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 whenever they did the Bye Bye Bye. And in that moment when she was bouncing so hard, her titties fell out of her top. And they were just bouncing around and like no one gave a fuck. And I pointed out to Michael, my brother Michael, and Cindy, and Erica, his wife. Like, look, this woman's boobs are hanging out. It was hilarious, man. Her boobs were just bouncing away. For at least a good solid 30 seconds before she realized her boobs were out. She didn't even notice, like, the difference in the air, I guess, of her. I've always wanted to get into urban exploring. Going and exploring abandoned buildings and shit. Yeah, but you gotta be really careful. There's been people have been badly hurt and passed away from bad falls. Urban exploring. Chief finding: despite increased tactical proficiency of elite and civilian guard units, won engagements in the Central European Antarctic. Arrow's plague rate of advance has not only slowed nor consumption rate. Extinction timeline projections remain unchanged. With OAC predicted for mid-November 2065. Man, I will be 88 years old in 2065, if I'm still alive. Annihilation of exposed human populations in February 2066. Extinction macrobiotic land organisms by the end of March 2066, and extinction of marine life in 2068. Continued secrecy, Project Zero Dawn, the uttered silence regarding the mechanisms of action and completion date make it impossible to predict Zero Dawn's impact or lack of impact on exhibition timeline. Atmosphere collapse. Atmospheric oxygen depletion and toxic emissions remains the greatest environmental threat to Operation Enduring Victory, as well as the wider civilian population of animal life. Operational atmospheric collapse, OAC, is currently predicted for the mid-November of 2065. after which military personnel will require rebreathing apparatuses to operate in the open, and civilians will only be able to survive inside sealed structures. The requirements for air scrubbing and recycling in facilities is addressed in addendum, a link to this report. Portable water shortages. Major water treatment facilities are already struggling to process water sources compromised by rainfall heavily contaminated by the hemisphere. Following the necessary shutdown of the nano scrubbing functionality, wastewater recycling is already beyond capacity. Military response escalation. Addenda linked to this document cover the short-term effects of scorched earth engagements in the defense of the western seaboard. Also, Doogie, if you're still listening, if you're not alt-tabbed to another channel, wife and I watched Donnie Darko last night. And dude, that movie is crazy. That movie is trippy, man. So many great actors in that movie, and it was so weird and bizarre. Kind of a weird time loop kind of thing. The plane that his parents were on. You found 3 generators, 2 axes, and a few guns. Okay. The jet engine that fell in Donnie's bedroom was from the plane that his parents were on when they went on a trip later on in the movie that went through a time loop and came out and landed on their house, which ended up killing him at the end of the movie. When he went back and when time kind of reset at the end of the movie. It was so sad though. I mean, his parents and his little sister and his older sister all, mourning the loss of Donnie. That's so sad. And weird all at the same time. And Patrick Swayze's character in the movie was crazy ridiculous too. He was like a pedophile. Pedophile. I gotta say it that way for YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
A pedophile. Yeah. Movie's strange. I don't know how many times I'm gonna watch that movie as life goes on, but it was definitely interesting to say the least. And the guy he kept seeing in his head was the dude, Frank, that would end up running over his girlfriend near the end of the movie by accident, trying to dodge the old lady who kept checking her mailbox every few seconds during the movie. Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Sobek. You can take a seat.
What? You're going to thank her after what she just said?
Dr. Sobek has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option. We should all be thanking her.
No, it's just... I mean, my God.
Maybe take this discussion offline.
True.
There's not going to be any discussion.
A few people went crazy watching it.
Numbers. Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary
Was that
to
actually
complete Zero Dawn.
Noted in the news?
Paid for in blood.
In the news or something back then?
Come on. If we upgrade our fleet, crack the code somehow...
Were you not listening? Robots can't do the fighting for you this time. When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex predator. Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over.
But this... We'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder.
Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it. And it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got.
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that?
By giving them something to fight for. Zero Dawn. The top-secret super-weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and her team to finish it. The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory.
War plan? This is a war crime.
It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative. Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of Alpha and Beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them...
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Count on it.
Then I'll be off.
Orbital launch base. What is that? What did these people do? What did Elizabeth do?
Dr. Sobek, as projected, the Wichita salient has collapsed. 5 Horus-class Titans have broken through. We predict contact in 34 hours.
Everything is in position, General. It took a few shortcuts to pull everything together, but Zero Dawn is functionally complete. Good to go.
That enduring victory served its purpose after all.
Yes, if we'd had even one day less.
I've sent you an encoded file, Doctor. Please do me the favor of archiving it.
I'll see what I can do. What is it?
A brief statement. An allocution of crimes, I guess you'd call it.
To what are you admitting guilt?
Over the past 16 months, Doctor, I have presided over the greatest wholesale slaughter of military personnel and civilians in the history of... history. Genghis Khan, Hitler, Stalin, Sorabella. Add them all together. They don't even come close.
Wow.
You didn't do the killing, General.
No, not directly. But I didn't wind up the highest-ranked military commander in the United States by resisting the automation of the armed forces. Even before the swarm, Doctor, I was helping death along. So, instead of letting what I've done sink into the murk, forgotten, I sent a file with all the details. Let posterity judge my actions with clear vision.
Damn.
I'll do as you ask, General. But you should consider that were it not for your actions, our actions, there wouldn't be any posterity to judge us.
Perhaps. Dr. Sobek.
At ease, General. And goodbye.
Hell of a thing.
Damn. And then during the movie, I was wondering why, when it was happening, when Drew Barrymore's character, the teacher, was getting fired. I was like, why is she getting fired? I thought she was a good teacher. And apparently, I think, from what I judged of it, she was getting fired because she was sleeping with another teacher. That Donnie Darko was talking to at one point. And he couldn't elaborate on something because he would get fired.
Glad to be rid of that place. Now I just need to find the orbital launch base they talked about.
I've checked my data and located the base. That's the good news.
And the bad?
It's directly underneath the Citadel. The palace at Sunfall.
Appreciate it, Miss Gus.
The capital of the Shadow Carja. Not exactly convenient.
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority, all of them wearing focuses. The moment they see you, Hades will too. He'll issue another kill order, and this time, the entire Shadow Carja military will be after you.
So, disable their focuses. You've done it before.
It's not that simple. Too many focuses in one place, each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades, a whole network of them.
Network? What's that?
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances instantaneously.
All right, so is there some way to cut the web down?
Crash the network. Audacious. Yes. There is a way. A weak point in the network.
Point the way.
I'll send the location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch when you're close with more directions.
What was Zero Dawn? What sort of super weapon did Elizabeth make? She stopped the machines. Not before the world she knew, her civilization, ended. Let's hope it won't come to that again. Now, how am I gonna get down from here? Oh,
Yeah,
this should be quite the ride.
I won't. I don't foresee a foreseeable future when I'm gonna watch it again. The movie was weird. It doesn't really have a very big
Sun's
rewatchable
headed for the west.
value.
Keep my guard up.
Whee! Ooh, wow.
I'd do that again, if it weren't so much work to get back up there.
I'm gonna fast travel. I was just thinking about some of the things that took place during the movie around Johnny Darko's life.
She survived, but so many others died. Goddess, remember them.
Like, I always thought maybe they would, Donnie would go and try to talk to the lady that wrote that book about time travel. But she was probably a bit too gone with dementia or Alzheimer's to really have a conversation.
I wonder what's down here. flowers. Huh. Well, why not? This isn't a cave. It's a ruin. Holographic interface. These devices are missing power cells. I'll have to find power cells to get these to work. There, fits. I just need to slot in one more. That's two. It's some kind of code. I think the old ones use numbers like this to indicate time.
12 o'clock. 1500.
Maybe there's some more information nearby. Something that will tell me how this works.
1800.
Looks like each dial has 4 positions. Maybe if I get each dial in the right position. Did it. Now to check the door. Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps. Armor. From the age of the old ones. But how do I get to it? Just need to install these power cells. That should do it. Only 2 more. Just 1 more.
I'm still messing up power cell. Fuck.
These numbers. They must be related to segments of a circle.
Man, I'm still missing a power cell. Shit. Alright. I thought I had them all by now. Man. Alright. Let's go back to Meridian. I just need 1 more power cell.
Yes. I remember you. Yes. Trade quickly. I have work to do.
Looks like a human prosthetic heart. I'm sure.
I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins. Rugged? Well-traveled? Yes. I would like to talk...
I talk to him, but then he's rude to me when I speak to him. A bellowback heart. A bellowback heart and a treasure heart. Where are you working at now, Doogie? If you don't mind sharing. You were working at a warehouse, right? That's not the lady.
I pay well for Banuk relics, Outlander. Found any Banuk relics in the wilds, Outlander?
Doogie says he sells used socks, slightly used socks, and socks accessories.
Excuse me, Outlander? I'm looking...
Yeah. Really?
Artifacts.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. You may call me Black Betty. Here we are. Bellowback heart and a charger heart. Ow! Oof. Nerve just popped in my foot. Woo! Man! God! That's hurt. Don't you hate when the nerves pop in your feet, man? Oof, fuck. That medicine doesn't last all day. It's not like a 24-hour lasting pill. I take this pill that's supposed to, like, help with nerve pain and stuff. But I take it at night because it makes me sleepy. I know it helps me get through the night. Man, once that wears off, whew, my feet are just like in random pain. All right. Nice. That makes her super stealthy now. Karja. I gotta get some anti-fire ones that are purple for this outfit. Weapons. Sawtooth heart. Let's see if I can get a sawtooth heart for this bow here. Where'd that lady go? Over here. Running in the muck. All right. All right, now we head further west. I might do another quest before we head further east. Blinded by the light, strung up like a douche. They tried to kill our Sun King. Let's see. True. Weapons central. I need a boar bone and fatty meat. Raccoon bone. Don't you love waiting on elevators? They're fun. If the video stream starts buffering, just refresh your page. Of course, it tends to be acting up again and again.
Knew it was only a matter of time before an Oseram tried to kill the Sun King.
I don't know why the internet's acting up. I don't.
Metalbot here, good prices, fair prices.
I don't know.
We will never be able
Fairest
to
prices for machine parts under the mesa. No tithes to the Sun Court. Not like those greedy snarls upside.
She's not interested in taxes.
I know what she's. No better offer for snap ball lenses. I'd give my oath on it.
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize on behalf of my partner. Silent partner.
Silent partner?
If the sun would only grant my prayers. Never mind snap more lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those. A long leg lens, though, you'd be well rewarded for.
So which,
No market for a snap maw lens is good, strong stuff. You can hammer it into anything.
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with sawdust on the floor? This is Meridian. We have culture.
I know culture. Just the other day I was watching the hunting trials.
Oh, great sun, lend me the strength of midday.
The sun's baked your head if you think we'll shift long leg lenses at a time like this.
hello?
I've told you as many times as the spire is tall, craft and artisanship is who we are.
Craft doesn't win a war or keep the machines from your farms. What you need is good, old-fashioned, plain...
Oh, yes. Old-fashioned, plain hammered work. If ever something glittered, you'd throw it back.
If Karja had built that elevator, they would have stopped at a good-looking shaft.
All those years of delving, and you never found a sense of humor.
Enough!
Well?
They're a blunt people, the Nora.
Why do you two even work together if you can't agree on anything?
It's a symbolic gesture.
No tithes to the Sun Court, like I said in the beginning, Renine.
Just tell me which part you want.
A long leg lens.
A snap...
I can see that you're busy.
Wait. You drove her off. Snap Ma lens. What do you say?
I drove her off. That's rich. Listen, Huntress. Long leg lens.
Hunters, scroungers, bring us your medal.
Wow.
Scroungers? What kind of brutes are you trying to attract?
We were agreed. I do the calling, you do the counting.
I wouldn't say agreed.
I don't complain about your counting, other than it takes too long.
I wouldn't have to check it twice if you'd stop droning in my ear.
Wow.
Now here's a phrase I don't.
Take a look. I'll give you a good price.
I'm gonna do this real quick.
These aren't good.
Stock up before you're on the road.
I'll tuck that away.
Good Lord. I need 5 fighting mates and a boar bone. Alright.